Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're not gonna record in the house. We're not gonna do a gym video right now because, like I said, this is just general life content, vlogging, right? I'm sitting on the back porch right now. But yeah, today we're going to show you my dad's car, and we're gonna, it's gonna kind of be the start of like what I want to have done to it, right? I want to have a lot of things done to it, and I'm gonna kind of go through it while I'm showing you the car, while I'm opening the hood, sitting in the car, and I'm just talking about the history, I guess, and like the goal with this car in 2026 going forward. But yeah, let's get it started. Car's right here. It's been sitting in my backyard for a while, for a pretty long time. I hate it. It sucks. I've been wanting to get this car fixed for the longest, but I kind of don't really have an idea of what to do so much. So yeah, let me flip it around and show y'all the car. This is the car. It's a 2000 Pontiac Firebird Trans. My dad had this car. Sadly, he passed away in the year 2018, 2019. And it's kind of just been sitting ever since. It was sitting a little bit longer before he passed away. The car, I think it had like a power steering pump problem, so I couldn't really drive it the way he would have liked. But this car really was like a memento for his brother. So because his brother had like a 2000 Camaro SS, I think, and so he kind of got this car to honor him, or just kind of be like a cousin, because the Pontiacs were like the cousins to the Camaros. Like this car was like the second cousin, or the cousin to that F body, generation for the Camaros. But yeah, it's been sitting sadly for a very long time. I've cranked it a few times, but battery would die. The battery died, alternator died. So it hasn't been started since. As you could tell, it needs new tires. Tires are probably rotted away and old. It needs new brakes. Look at those brakes, rusty. The rims look really good. They're still in really good condition. Not dented, no scratches or nothing on them. The rims are in really good condition. But yeah, this is the car. It's a 2000, like I said, 2000 Pontiac Firebird. And ultimately, my dream is to have this car fixed in the year 2026, have it registered and driving, full rebuild, get the interior fixed, get new chairs, new dashboard, so on and so on. Okay, so I'm gonna open the car. I'm gonna pop the hood. It's been a minute since I've even opened this car. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, that sounds horrible. Let me pop the hood real quick. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, it's a 2000. Well, obviously 2000. It's an LS1 engine, V8. It's had work to it because my dad, when he bought it, it was already modified. I know, as you can see, it has some pretty clean exhaust. So it definitely had new headers and a new exhaust system. New exhaust, new headers. And then I don't know what else was done to it, but this car is definitely pushing around. These cars factory stock would push around 300, 350 wheel horsepower. So definitely it's pushing around 370, 400 horsepower right now. So yeah, it needs a new battery, because this battery's been sitting for like 3 millennia. New battery. Then power steering pump is broke. Power steering pump needs a new power steering pump. The alternator sat right under the power steering pump, but I took off the alternator and it's sitting in the house right now. Just so, because I'm not thinking about, but I'm going to get a new alternator, right? like I said, this video, I'm not really doing anything because I don't have the parts, obviously. But yeah, definitely want to have this engine fixed. Engine fixed. It needs new oils, new seals, new fluids. After I do the rebuild, after I get it back running, I want to do like, okay, throw like a pro charger on it, you know, just kind of add a little bit more spice into it, because I love the look of this car. I love how fast it is. And the experience I had with my dad, dang, my voice cracked. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, when I was younger, I was around like 13, 14, 15, around that age, I don't know. But yeah, I remember when I was younger, my dad would take me on rides in this car, and he would, you know, just hearing the engine, hearing the horsepower, and seeing him work on it himself, you know, work on like the general maintenance, and, you know, just even the black stripes, you know, he added the black stripes. This car originally was like a pearlescent, finished pearlescent color, and it had like color changing properties. Like in certain angles, it would look purple. Other angles it would look blue, and then like some angles it would like be green. But the overall color was mainly like a darker green, but then it had like hints of purple and hints of blue in it, and it was absolutely beautiful color, right? But you know, I remember my dad even just working on it and just driving it, hearing the engine roar, you know, that natural, you know, that naturally aspirated V8. You know, it was just so fun, especially as a kid. Like I remember growing up, you know, when I was a kid, I was in love with motorcycles. I remember watching Transformers, you know, Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift was like my favorite, you know, movie. And more so, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm more of a, I used to, growing up, I used to love JDM cars, like that drift kit, you know, the Rocket Bunny kits and stuff like that. Veil side, you know, kits like that. Like, I just would love that type of car with a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, you know, type cars. But riding this car with my dad kind of showed me like how much variety there is. I guess like I've never been, like, after this car, I wanted a Camaro, I wanted a Mustang, I wanted the V8. I just loved the feel of a V8 after this car. And even before I got my car, my red car, my Kia K4, that's my daily, obviously. I always wanted a Camaro or a Camaro SS or 1SS, right? Like the 2016, 2020 ones. I always wanted a Camaro 1SS, but yeah, I just remember my dad like taking me for trips, going to the store, just whatever. I remember sometimes we would go to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, and in Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, we would go like with me, him, and my rest of my family, my mom and my sisters. We would go to like car shows, and it would be old cars, classic cars. It would be sports cars, Lamborghinis, right? Just absolutely beautiful cars. And I'm telling you, ever since I was a kid, I just fell in love with cars. And this is, like, my father, like, I used to play Need for Speed. He would play Need for Speed in front of me, right? Need for Speed Undercover. I loved Undercover. Need for Speed Undercover. I think he had, like, Need for Speed Carbon. I'm not sure. Like, I played after Undercover, I played every Need for Speed, you know? And, you know, him coming into my life helped me fall in love with cars. And I hate that this car has a sit, because it's not just a memento to him, it's a memento for his brother too. Like, his brother had passed away, and then he had passed away. So the fact that this car is sitting is like, it kind of feels like a dishonor to him, you know, to my father. And I would love nothing more but to have this car fixed, repaired, driving in good condition. Yeah, like, I love this car. So, this is what the car looks like from behind. Ignore the grill and the basketball, you know, the basketball hoop, and, you know, the lawnmower in the background. It's in very random locations, I know. But yeah, this is the back. This is how the back looks. Right? pretty nice. I'm gonna be honest, the back end, it's not my favorite, but I still love the car, right? I love the front. The front end is so good, right? And look at this is what I mean by like the exhaust. That's a clean exhaust. That's brand new. I mean, even though it's been sitting for like 7 years, that exhaust is not old. So yeah. Like I said, the wheels, they look really good. But yeah, let me give y'all kind of a different. This is the car from the front, directly from the front. And I want the more like the WS6 hood, like the aggressive hood with like aggressive, you know, hood scoops and stuff like that. It's like a nose. It just looks so much meaner. But yeah, like this car is absolutely beautiful. It's dirty. I thought about washing it. Look at it. Look at the dirt on the paint. The stickers are kind of peeling away from just sitting in the sun for so long. The seals are drying up, cracking. It's in pretty bad condition, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is the interior. Let me show y'all the interior. This is the back seat. That's the back seat. And then this is the interior. It's a 5-speed automatic. It's a 5-speed manual. 5-speed manual with T-tops. But yeah, it's not in the best condition. Yeah. The dashboard, everything is cracking. Right. So yeah, it's cracking. Looks absolutely horrible. And the seats, that's not good. Yeah, somebody put some bucket seats in here with some racing seat, like some straps. They're not carbon buckets, they're not nothing crazy, just some cheap racing seats. And they did put some automatic, electrical, seat movers in here. But obviously that's not gonna work if the battery's dead. Let me show y'all the alternator real quick though. Here's the alternator. Like, as you can see, it's old, dirty. Right, it's heavy, but yeah, alternator is completely dead. Need to get a new one. But yeah, it's obviously not gonna crack because the alternator's in it. Oh, that's not true. It just won't start up. Let's see. Yeah, nothing going on, no. Turn the key, nothing's working. Absolutely nothing. It's really sad because this car has so much potential, has so much life in it. Like, I know it kind of seems pretty dead right now, but like the car is not totaled, is not unfixable. And he didn't even have it for that long before what happened, right? I was a kid when it happened, so I didn't have the means to really get it repaired. And college really stopped me from really working on this car because I had to focus on college. But since I'm back home and I'm, working in other ways and I'm making money, working in 2 jobs right now, but I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna work even more hours, do something. Not do something, but work even more hours. Because right now I'm doing like 16 hours at one job and then 24 hours at the other. So I'm have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. But I know I can do more, right? I've been being convicted about it. I've been feeling driven, and I need to stop making excuses for myself to like not, do more, right? Like this, I told myself I was gonna get this car fixed in 2025 this year, and I let myself down. I didn't get it complete. But in 2026, we're going to have this car running. We're going to try to, get it working. God willing, like I always say, because you never know what might happen in the world, especially these days. But if I'm granted the time, if, things work out, things play out, then I'm going to have this car running. I don't know about fully rebuild. I don't know about, you know, having new upholstery, new door cards, new dashboard, new steering wheel, new carpets, like new chairs, new seats, like having a Pro Charger on it. I don't know about that stuff, but for right now, this car will be running at least in 2026, right? So that means alternator, battery terminals, new alternator wire because one of the wires broke. So a new alternator wire, and then yeah, like just want to see this car running. Like I wanna honor my father by not letting this car just go to waste. You know, it means too much to me. My mom has kept this car because of me, right? She knows how much I love it because what it means is kind of like an heirloom, I guess, you know. But there's not really much more to talk about. I mean, I'm not gonna keep showing y'all like a not destroyed, but a broke down car that's, you know, looking rough. But I can show you some stuff in the back. Lock it. Door's locked. But yeah, my dad, he had made a subwoofer, like a for it, and that might have been the reason the battery was being drained too. But yeah, he made this. So yeah, it got a pretty good sound system in it. It's a pretty old one though. Yeah, honestly, I would probably take it out. I don't really care for that sound system too much. Or at least get it refixed, repainted, get it actually, like, you know, fiberglass, and make an actual OEM looking subwoofer setup. So instead of, like, you know, replace the speakers here, you know, make a new panel to house these subwoofers, and then we go from there, because obviously the wood and it kind of looks a little DIY, obviously. But I want a pretty much like OEM look, nothing too crazy. But well, that's the end of the video. I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the tour of my father's car, and just hear me talk about it and like see what it means to me, the car. Yeah, definitely gonna have this fixed in 2026, because I've just keep speaking. Like I said earlier, I spoke it in 2025 that I was gonna have this car fixed this year, and I didn't get it fixed. I just kept making excuses, and I mean, I was in college most of the time, so I couldn't even do it, right? And that's not an excuse for summer, because I had time in summer, but I was back up where I was staying up in college, so I couldn't even do it then. But now I have the time, I have the means to do it, and I just need to stop making excuses for myself. I love this car, I love what it means to me, and I love the potential of it. It's just another way of me doing what I love to do. Ever since I was a kid, going to car meets, going to car shows, you know, hearing the cars go down the road, right? Watching movies like Fast and Furious, Transformers, things like that. Just, it birthed that side of loving cars in me, and I did something that, like, I watch YouTubers now, and I watch YouTubers, like car YouTubers, all the time. Cars has been a passion. I love motorcycles. I love cars. I love anything that makes sound, right? As far as like vehicles. But yeah, like, I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. This car is going to be fixed. It's going to be running in the year 2026. Fully rebuilt. I don't know. Let's hope so. Let's hope I can get sponsored, get some parts, get like a Pro Charger, you know, some new valves, some new, you know, seals. Let's hope they sponsor like some buckets, a steering wheel, dashboard, some new upholstery. Like, it would make it a lot easier to accomplish this dream of having this car running back in a good condition. even if we can't do that, then I'm gonna do what I need to do because I really want this car running, right? And I do hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leaving a like and a comment and subscribing would ultimately help, and it may very well help me making this dream a reality of having this thing fully rebuilt, you know. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Yo, Al.